your chances of winning probably up over 98%.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Hurts.
Let me get that.
Intercepted. Derwin James with a pick, and he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. After the turnover, here's Herbert. From left side, taken in by Hill. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So nothing doing there, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Herbert. That's complete. It's Okuwebunam. And out of bounds right around the 20. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage.
I don't know what you're trying to do for, bro.
Effective gain, nonetheless.
I'm on the headset. Put the headset on.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Back to throw here, Herbert.
Ooh.
And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Willie Gay getting in there and picking up the sack. Sly able to put this one through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Their 2nd drive here, the ballgame charge. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up.
You can bring that back, bro.
Only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there their last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the
You can bring that back.
They threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own.
Try the end around. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. Here's Hurts to throw. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Let's go. Big Bosa. Big Bosa.
The goal here is about getting any kind of positive yardage in this spot because you don't care who, you don't care how. You just want to try and buy a little space and get away from your own end zone. But in this spot, the defense was all over that play. And equally,
What a flag coming in at.
Of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. He may go. Austin Eckler. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler, his 104th career touchdown. One shy of Tim Brown on the all-time list. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Joey Sly on for the extra point. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Put that headset on, pimp.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so
Yep.
we'll start here at the 25.
Every time.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Hurts. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down.
it's pretty easy to overlook the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game. But in this case, they made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
On the carry, this is Scott. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. Well, this defense for the Chargers very strong in that victory a week ago.
And how'd you like to be the quarterback reviewing the game tape from last week and seeing this defense on the spot on almost every snap? If the ball was in the air, they took it away. If the ball was popped free, they picked it up. 5 takeaways in last week's game.
Throwing his Hurts. Able to find the open man. It's complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
Oh, boy.
Hurts sets up to throw it. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete. When you talk about the defense for these Chargers, and they find themselves just outside the top 10 in the league against the pass, currently bringing up the number 11 spot.
I think if you talk to their head coach, you'll get a nice answer about how much he likes his team and what they're doing. But at the end of it, he would admit there's definitely room to improve.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now motion left with Mooney. Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. Quick hitter here, it's complete. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Again, he'll drop to throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. 3 yards, all they can muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. And it's incomplete. They could not convert, and they turn it over. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. The Charger drive about to get going.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
1st down, and they stick with Eckler. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. Ball on the 40 now. Here's a 2nd and 7. It's Eckler again. And he's going to take this close to the 1st down marker as he stopped at the Eagles' 35. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
A quick burst there, and he nicely built a pretty decent gain.
2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. Now it's Herbert. He'll get that complete to Alberto. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. 12-0 the score after 1. And the first play will be a field goal try. From the right hash, this from 53. Sly able to put this one.
What was that?
But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. And they'll accept that penalty. So 1st and 10 after a big mistake on 4th down with a penalty. Eckler now between the tackles. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
2nd and 8 coming from the 19. Herbert now. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the Chargers are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
I like how they worked the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. A great effort there with touchdown number 8 on the year as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
So, Charles, they had him double covered in the end zone. It still was not enough.
I wonder if they're thinking to themselves now, 2 didn't work. Do we go for 3 guys on it next time? Because he broke through all that extra attention, got himself into a great position where his quarterback felt confident enough to challenge the coverage and threw it his way. What a big-time play right there, both by the quarterback trusting him and by him going up and getting it.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just
go.
called it desperation time. I think
Yeah.
you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it's second down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Got an open man. It's Scott. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second.
Bro, you can't keep going for it like that now. Come on now.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They'll try and throw for it here. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And the Chargers are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Boy, we've seen a lot of mistakes here in this first half, and another there on the interception.
Yeah, they're certainly starting to pile up, aren't they? Because, let's face it, we expect a miscue here and there, but they're already down 3 scores and still giving the ball away. If they want to get back into this one, they've got to take care of the ball, because right now the way they're playing doesn't say a whole lot for their chances.
Nigga, a drag route and a crosser is different.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Hassan Reddick. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Now Scott. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
What a way to start a drive. An excellent run, a tone setter, and now, if you want to take a shot on second down and go play action and make it look like the same exact play and throw it over the top, you can do so because you've established the run in a big way.
They go again with Scott. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. Here it's 3rd and 3. They'll run with Scott. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains.
So it's pretty simple, partner. You pick up a turnover, set you up in excellent field position. The last thing you want to do is go 3 and out in this spot.
Yeah, they would have had to settle for a field goal attempt, but now they keep those touchdown hopes alive. They go play action with Hurts. They'll buy some time right. Going right
inside here, and that's complete.
Hiking and running straight to the sideline, son.
Get 13 yards on that play. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw here. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first-half scores just like this one.
Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Third down, he'll drop to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown, Eagles. A.J. Brown, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Elliott good with a PAT. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Charger drive about to get going. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know, they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may
I paid for them, nigga. That's all.
Maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Following the penalty, it's 1st and 5, and you got to think offensively, all kinds of options. Herbert going to change the play here. In motion left comes Williams. Here's Herbert. Looking outside, and he's got a man. That's Hill. And he is out of
That wasn't a crosser, nigga. That's an end route.
an excellent pickup of 20 yards.
That was an end route. Nigga don't even know a crosser from an end route.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield. They're understanding the coverages.
The turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And the Eagles
Eagles are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They coming off a touchdown drive the last time they had the ball. That cut down the lead. Now the defense does their part, got them the football back.
So now maybe with the touchdown they scored previously, plus their defense making that stand up and getting the ball right back, momentum may be shifting in their favor.
Looking deep here from Mooney. That is the line, but he's still going to win. And all the way in from a touchdown. Darnell Mooney, 63 yards. And the Eagles get a late score here, the final minute of the first half. Elliott now to add the extra point. And this is back to a 5-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. Just inside of a minute left, Charles. They got a pretty long field ahead of them. I'm curious to see how they play this, but you would think definitely enough time to at least try to get 3 out of this.
Yeah, you want to move with a nice sense of pace. You want to up the tempo a little bit, but you have to do it with some poise as well. You don't want to go so fast that you hurt yourself into mistakes. There's enough time to put points on the board if they do it right.
And even though they have the lead, you know that they would love to extend this lead before heading to the locker room. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Eluding the pressure right. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. In motion goes the tight end. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another 1st.
And time to give some credit to the big fellows, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time, be able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Boy, that ball's just hanging up there waiting to be intercepted. That looked doomed from the start, but they took the deep shot anyway, and fortunately, it winds up incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now a timeout called for by the defense as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Herbert.
Makes one for Davis. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. Darius Davis, his first touchdown on the year. And the Chargers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Sly on for the extra point. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And not wanting to risk anything.
You know what it is.
He'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number one. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Hurts. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. And the Chargers are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
The Charger drive about to get going. And with great starting field position up near the 50, they might be one completion away from stealing a late field goal here. Flushed out right.
Oh, come on.
Overshot him, and it's incomplete.
And in an afternoon, just about everything's gone right. There's an unlikely sight there. He's got a receiver all alone downfield, and he just overshoots him.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. The final shot before the break for Herbert. Buying time to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. That'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this third quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
From the 23, this is 2nd and 3. Once more, here's Eckler.
Face man.
Up at the 26 after a gain of only a couple. Well, when you get an elite running back like he is, sometimes you've got to employ the by any means necessary method to get him down.
Yeah, sometimes you're relieved even if a flag comes out. But if you just get the hand up and you get it on the mask, you can kind of get away with that. But as soon as you curl it around a finger or the hand, that's pretty easy for everyone to see, and they'll call that one every time.
Up the middle with Eckler
To the 43, second down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Justin Herbert looking to pass.
That's complete. It's Okuwebunam.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll leave them with a 3rd and just a yard.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
From the 50, here's Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Here we go on 4th. Herbert.
These guys running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have the Chargers first down. And they get it easily. A gain of 5 on 4th and 1.
They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And some space here.
A good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. 114 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign. And Herbert able to get this one to Eckler out of the backfield.
Touchdown, LA!
Austin Eckler.
He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the Chargers are able to stretch out their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, you mentioned that slowly but surely, you also drain clock too with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts.
Looking middle, and that's complete.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down.
And they're going to speed things up here.
On 1st down, Hurts.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. And now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Here's Hurts to throw.
This short throw caught by Goddard. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Well, so far, little to no resistance by the defense on this drive alone. 3 passes, 3 completions, 3 first downs. They're taking it to them, and it's paying off.
They'll send the tight end in motion here. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a second and very long. Hurts throw there, complete to Mooney. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There's pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts.
And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown.
And the Eagles' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Eagles offense staying out there. Of course, Hurts always a threat to run. They'll go for 2.
They'll look to throw. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no. And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back, so here's an onside kick. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. I know they're down, but starting the 3rd quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen, steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
Herbert on first down now. He'll get that complete to Albert.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The catch and run good for 18 and a first down. A handoff, it's Eckler.
He'll get this down to the 21, just on the edge of the red zone.
I think if we put together a job description for a middle linebacker, we would start with being able to hold down things in the middle of the line of scrimmage and be able to take on blockers. But how about the guys who can go sideline to sideline and make plays?
Love a guy that can do that. We saw a perfect example of it right
Ah, that's a bad pass. That's the wrong person, too.
Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles are going to
That was the wrong person.
15.
That's on me. That's on me.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This offense thankful, I'm sure, to have the football back, but also, Charles, after a long drive of their own, they've got to be a little weary.
Yeah, I would agree with that. And what you have to do to combat it, try and get fresh legs in where you can, especially to skill positions. And then for the offensive line, instead of attacking, maybe slow the tempo down a little bit. Let them catch their breath.
Now a 2nd and 6.
Play action. Here's Hurts. He's going to go for a big play downfield. Complete. The fullback comes through with a big play there. 59 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Open man, it's got her at the top. And the ball is knocked out.
Oh, one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
The fumble on first down now. Here's 2nd down. Here's Scott. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. This linebacking core, they've done a good job of keeping that running game in check, haven't they?
They certainly have, and what they'll also do when this game is over is thank the guys up front, the big defensive line, because they've kept them clean, so to speak. Not letting blockers get to them, allowing them to run to the football and keep that running game bottled up.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
How about this? They'll change it at the line. They're going on 4th down with Hurts. Down inside the 10.
And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
Good yardage on the completion there, and when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. Only a yard on the completion. It's 2nd and goal. Take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there.
His first rushing touchdown of the year. And the Eagles have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
Elliott good on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First downs a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Play action. It's Herbert. Flush to his right. And he can't get...
Look at Jordan Davis catch him.
That's big Jordan Davis powering in to drop him.
Well, there was 2nd long, it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
3rd and long, it's Herbert. Under pressure, they got him again. The corner blitz pays off there as they sack him for a loss of 5. 3rd and long, defense with no fear. They brought the pressure.
Zero fear at all. That means they feel really good about the guys who are going to cover. But the biggest one is they think their pressure will get there before he has a chance to find an open receiver.
Here's J.K. Scott now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And the kick's away.
Oh,
this one for the side.
a flag?
And where will this be spotted? The side judge says it went out.
A flag?
Trailing here.
I'll take it.
aggressive play got a little too aggressive.
Ah, take it.
Or if you're going to go
Oh.
how to take your body across a punter's body and not into it. Not a good play at all.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he has a big gain inside 40 before being dropped. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. From left side, it's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Herbert operating from the red zone.
Ah, wrong person. Wrong person. Wrong person, bro. God dang.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Throwing his Hurts. He sets to fire deep. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Just because you got the lead in the fourth, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
Here's 2nd down. They'll look to throw here. And he will find Scott on the right side complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40 down at the 39. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And he is going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save the timeout. And I believe the referee's been buzzed. Yeah, they want to take another look at this call. And it's certainly a big one here late in a tight game. Here's 1st down. So the folks in New York just going to wind up confirming what the official saw as this play will stand as is. He'll look to throw. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Oh, the motion comes too late, and this is going to be a delay. Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. He's back to throw.
Get that. God dang.
He was hit just as
congratulations, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Back to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
And a nice milestone reached on that last throw as here late in the season, he goes over 4,000 yards passing.
And he's really thrown the ball well all season long. Had some big games along the way. He's inspired his receiving corps to go out and make plays for him in each and every ball game.
They'll run on first down. It's Scott. And they'll get to him just inside the 15, even after that strong run we witnessed.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
They'll look to throw. Throw outside, complete to Scott. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Here now, 3rd down. Looking to change the play.
And they have taken the lead in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. This is 1st and 10. Herbert gonna throw.
He's got him in, complete. He's still on his feet. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow.
What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the 4th quarter.
And partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
They'll try and run it here.
This nigga spinning, bro.
This time they get it behind the line. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away.
And the fair catch taken. No time will come off the clock. And they will begin this critical drive at the 25-yard line.
If you go empty, I'm going man. I promise you.
first and 10. Back to throw. He's got Mooney dancing away at the 35. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. He's going to let it fly. It's caught inside the 25. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. Final minute, one timeout remaining. First and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in.
What?
Come too early.
This game.
Here we go, first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Back at the 5-yard line now, second and goal. From the gun, it's Hurts. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. Charles, that drive was perfect, methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
Hurts will throw. And this is caught. And it's a 3-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. On a completed pass, got to get down quickly and call a timeout. Herbert to throw.
Hell no.
Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared, stay on your feet defensively, and tackle someone.
Look at this game, bro.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Here comes second down. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here.
A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
One last throw here for Herbert. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Got a man that's caught inside the 10.
Bye-bye, nigga.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close high school.
Bye-bye, nigga.